If you read the book The Greatest Salesman, it's not about learning anything. It's about the repetition. It's about training your muscle, because the brain is a muscle. They are still at the point where they're neglecting their subconscious. Either you don't know this information, and it's extremely dangerous because you're extremely rich and powerful, and you have a lot of influence, or you do know this information. 50. Like, bro, understand, 50 Cent is one of the reasons why I know what the 48 Laws of Power is. He literally made a book with Robert Greene called the 50 Laws of Power. Nah, 50, don't play stupid, bro.
That's it.
They're ready to hate on Drake.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're always ready to hate on who's on top. And now Kendrick, if Kendrick's on top, there's going to be people ready to hate on him, and he's never been in that position.
Nah, you know,
He always been an underdog.
but he's been a media darling. Yeah.
Because
still
he's
is.
not.
I was about to say that, like, he's only been an underdog to Drake stands. To literally everybody else in hip hop, we've been telling you Kendrick has been that guy. He's been going by King for a minute. So what are we talking about? I say in the hip hop realm, Kendrick has been that guy since I'll say To Pimp a Butterfly, we've been putting Kendrick at the forefront of hip hop. When it comes to pop music, cool, Drake, he can get that. Because the thing is, Drake, he doesn't do strictly hip hop. He does, let's see, when Kendrick was making To Pimp a Butterfly, Drake was doing One Dance. He was doing literally everything else but hip hop. So he dabbles in hip hop, but Drake has never been the king of hip hop. He's only been the king of branding and marketing. He can brand himself as a rapper, but he's not as bad as Chris Brown. When it comes to Chris Brown, is strictly singing, dancing, and he comes and raps. But Drake, he's not hip hop. And that's one of the real, let's be completely honest. Drake, he doesn't want to be hip hop, man. He wants to dabble in, and he's able to do what Post Malone and Tommy Richmond can't do. But he's able to get away with it because he's mixed. But Drake, he don't mess with hip hop for real. He only dabbles in it just to say, hey, look what I can do. Because he doesn't follow any of the basic rules or regulations of hip hop. He doesn't believe, since the beginning, he doesn't believe that he has to do what hip hop stands for. So hip hop is like boxing. There's rules and regulations. And Drake says, nah, I don't have to do these things. I don't have to write my own lyrics. Right? He can go in, he can literally change when it comes to dressing and fashion, hip hop, it is what it is. That changes a lot. Like, we went from like the 80s, from wearing like the skin tight clothes, to the 90s to 2000s, where the clothes got bigger, and now we're going back and forth. So the clothes, they fluctuate all the time. But the basic rules of just basic competition, going back to the Control verse, where Drake did not want to compete with Kendrick. Now, this has been building up for about a decade now. So just going back to, once again, him not wanting to write his own lyrics, Drake does not feel like he has to abide by these rules and regulations. So once again, like Andrew Schultz, his standards, y'all know how he feels about hip hop. He's not really a true hip hop fan, man. He's not from our environments. He's not from our culture. He doesn't actually hang around black people from these environments. Look at the people he hang around. Look at the black people he hangs around. It's not anyone that's actually from these environments. So let me just go ahead and keep it going, man. I know I'm yapping a little bit, but let me go ahead and keep it going.
Number one.
Kendrick got trophies I didn't even know that they had.
Which one?
Like what, Pulitzer
Prize. Yeah.
What the fuck? How a rapper get that?
Sit down.
Wait, what the fuck? This is what you.
Hey, nah, 50 sound like some hating shit. You some hating shit. Yeah, what you mean? Just cause you don't get it does not mean that other people don't know what a Pulitzer Prize is, man. 50, you're exposing yourself. You see, and they laughing and ha-ha kikiing about it. It's like, bro, you really exposing your ignorance. Especially understanding why he won that prize for, I think it was for Damn, correct? Like, he deserved that motherfucker as a writer. And it just goes back to the surface level conversations. Like, these conversations are so shallow. They're so shallow without understanding what Kendrick is doing. Not even just Kendrick, just understanding why we as a culture are supporting Kendrick so much. Like I keep saying, this is more than just a hip hop battle. This is more than just Drake and Kendrick. Rob Markman, he just dropped a video talking about this is a cultural shift. This is a shift in culture. And music itself, like I said, all the time, repetition. Music itself is energy in its purest form. Right? No different than, I always mention The Greatest Salesman. If you read the book, The Greatest Salesman, it's not about learning anything. It's about the repetition. Each and every single 30 days, you're supposed to read a scroll every single day, at least 3 times. It's about training your brain. It's about training your muscle, because the brain is a muscle. And a lot of these guys, a lot of the 50 Cents, a lot of the Drakes, people on that side of the paradigm, if you understand who Bob Proctor is, you know what a paradigm is. They are still at the point where they're neglecting their subconscious, where they don't understand the power of their subconscious. And us as a society, we're tired of it, bro. It's like, bro, can you not see what we see? Either you don't know this information, and it's extremely dangerous because you're extremely rich and powerful, and you have a lot of influence, or you do know this information. 50. Like, bro, understand, 50 Cent is one of the reasons why I know what the 48 Laws of Power is. Like, he cannot sit back and play stupid. He literally made a book with Robert Greene called The 50 Laws of Power. Nah, 50, don't play stupid, bro. 50, we can read your books. We know how you think. We know your internal dialogue. So, man, stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing like you stupid. Come on, now. Laughing with Andrew Schultz. Like, come on, man. 50, he's been exposed, man. For a minute, he's been corny. But, all right, man, it's getting worse, man.
Yeah, I know. It's what they would like hip hop culture to be.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
Like, look at the themes. Good Kid, Bad City. You know what I mean? Like, it's coming out of the environment and being that talented. So they would like it to be that, and it'd be
less scary and dangerous.
Less aggressive, less parts of the environment.
Because you can sell it to more people.
Right.
You can sell it to way more people.
Because I didn't even know what that was. When he got that one, I was like, oh, what's that? Like, look, when Jay signed his contract, the big one was with Beyonce. When he signed.
Let's understand this. Going back to the 80-20 rule, 50 Cent, he's a full-blown narcissist. There's no way. Like, just understanding who he is, what he's willing to do. He's willing to kill. He's willing to sell drugs. He obviously has a lot of sociopathic tendencies. Obviously. It's so obvious. So, understand what we're looking at. We're looking at a literal narcissist. We're looking at a literal fucking sociopath. So, listen to 50 Cent. Don't attach on to it at all. Just listen to him. Listen to the way he speaks. So, understand, in his mind, his narcissistic mind, his reality is the only reality. He does not understand the 80-20 rule or the Pareto principle, and understanding that the mass majority of black people in our society are good kids in a mad city. Men like him are the reason why men like me are walking around with the PTSD. They're the reason why little girls are being shot and killed. They're the reason why we're dealing with the situation we're dealing with in our community. This small percentage, men like him, are terrorizing our communities. This small 20%, less than 20%. So in their mind, this is what everyone must be doing. This is what all black people are doing. Understand, him sitting right next to Andrew Schultz, they're justifying and validating one another, because they're both extremely stereotypical. Andrew, he has a stereotypical view of black people, and of course black women. That's the reason why this entire thing started, because he has a stereotypical view of black women and black people in relationships. Then it got even worse when he tried to stereotype hip hop with his response. So their energies, they think similar thoughts, so they vibrate at similar frequencies, which is why they are willing to actually meet up and link together. And 50 Cent, he intentionally went on Andrew Schultz's podcast after all this situation went down, because he knew for a fact, he knew what was going to happen. 50, he's smart. It's extremely smart. He's a narcissist. He knows exactly what he's doing. So just watch it. Don't attach. Once again, the greatest salesman, the 4 agreements, don't attach onto their energy. Just look at it. Let's keep it going.
Sign that contract, the marriage contract. He got trophies. Now those fucking trophies, came rolling in, buddy. He started getting Grammys left and right, man. I mean, look, if you look at his career,
We're gonna let him say that.
He had one. Exactly. He had one.
He didn't show up.
He had like 20 now. He had like 18 since he's been down. Look, he had one, bro. Hard Knock Life.
You're not wrong.
He was one. After that, he got some shit. He's like drinking.
Hey, yeah, 50, you just sound like he on some hating shit right now. Cause ain't no way you think that Jay don't deserve them Grammys. You can say all the politics and it. Come on, bro. When it comes to music, 50 Cent, you're not on Jay level. When it comes to discography, cool. You had you are good at what you do, but you're not Jay-Z, man. Jay-Z had Kanye. Yeah, I can't even say it's because of Beyonce. Jay-Z had Kanye. And you know how Kanye did to you, Curtis. You know how he whooped your ass one-on-one. So don't do it. Kanye beat the shit out of. Hey, don't do it. Hey, put this man in retirement, dog. But Kanye literally ended this man's entire run. That 50 Cent was everything. Understand? I didn't grow up on like the Jay-Z and DMX and those guys. This is my era. So I remember this shift between. Y'all remember that the first week sales, Kanye and 50 Cent. I was a big Kanye fan. So I'm on the Kanye side. And now you're seeing this big difference. And Kendrick, he's also on that Kanye side of artistry. So that's the reason why 50 Cent, he doesn't understand, because he's not that guy. He can't think those thoughts. So he cannot vibrate at that frequency. Hey, man. He also hating shit right now.
Fucking thinks the cop.
Wait a minute. So you're saying the success is derived from the marriage?
I've absolutely been treated differently.
The accolades. Because he's no longer viewed as like a street or gangster rapper. Now he's viewed as a businessman, entrepreneur, family man.
And the biggest ones because of the position Beyonce's.
Oh, wow.
Right? You were connected to the biggest.
Jay got it for the music. Jay got it for the music.
You didn't see.
He deserved those.
Those shit areas like this, like Black excellence. They're sitting there like, yeah. It's a billionaire brunch. Like,
I hate you, man.
Unaware of anything going on here. This is the one time I'm gonna be with you niggas this year.
Yeah. Man, these niggas so corny. Look at Andrew. Man, I can't stand Andrew Schultz, man. These niggas so corny, man. That shit was not that fucking funny, bro. For you to do all that shit, come on, man.
Come on, bro.
This shit was not, man, come on, bro.
That's crazy. He just looking at his watch during the whole Rock Nation play. Like, is it 3:30?
Yeah, it's almost time to get out. Yo, I feel like I'm normal again. Get me out of here.
Oh, wow. So that's the deal he signed, huh?
Yeah, that's the deal. Like, the other ones didn't count as much as that one did. He already is conditioned for it. Yeah. But just to give himself a break from, because they'll feel it. They're going to miss it.
Let them miss it. That's the thing.
They'll miss it. Like, if you say, it's nothing but we got 2 artists we're talking about.
Right.
And the whole culture did the dominant day or swallowing up everyone's attention, right? If Drake goes, okay, I'm going.
Man, it's all on Kendrick. Yo, you
better feed the streets.
Yeah.
I hate this narrative because, number one, we've been saying Drake, hey, chill out for the last few years. He should have been done. Like, he should have been doing what Kendrick has been doing. We've been saying that. Hey, Drake, stop releasing every single year. Hey, Drake, stop hopping on everybody's song. Hey, Drake, you don't need to be the song of the summer every single summer. Chill out. But when Kendrick did it, you say he's not releasing enough music. In reality, he's literally releasing the exact same amount of music that literally everybody else has ever released. This dropping each and every single year, dropping 2-3 projects, this is completely new. This is not the standard. And it shouldn't be the standard for this exact same reason, because the music gets saturated. And now Drake, he can't he can't dip out for a year. Drake, he needs the narcissistic supply way too much to even go without he can't do it. And even then, he's already tried since this battle to continue to put out songs, and he can't. He cannot. So if he goes without posting, cool, who cares? If he does post, cool, who cares? He's getting the exact same result. It's not looking good, bro, from either side. So y'all can try to jump through hoops and defend him as much as you want to, but just sit back and listen to their internal dialogue. Once again, I keep saying, do not attach on. Don't attach. Listen to how they think and how they come to conclusions, and then act accordingly. So let's keep it going, man.
Like this, they'll look at Kendrick.
Yo, you can't be 5 years between albums. So we need some food right now.
Yeah, that's right.
Drake has a lot of
put
music.
massive pressure on him.
Yeah.
To do it. And
So you say take a break. Let them miss
I
you.
would watch him. I would just watch him because he's rich as a motherfucker. He don't need the money.
It's so funny. When was the last time you went on tour before this one?
I went for the last tour. Oh, it's been a while.
And what happened this tour?
Everything's so like.
So it's like, if you give people this, I tell this to comics all the time. There's these comics like tour relentlessly, and I literally say, I'm like, take a break,
And then let them
develop something new, and then let them go to a bunch of other shows and be like, man, that was fun. Cool. It wasn't like that.
That one he did, yeah. And it's that energy definitely.
I remember even talking to you about it. I was like, yo, that shit's so quick. You're like, yeah, bro, it was time.
Yeah, done. You wait, you haven't gone to these markets for a long time. I hit to Germany, different areas.
Australia, right?
Yeah.
Also, do take into account that there's association with Dr. Dre and Eminem, and they don't tour. So I'm the connection.
So you get that.
So if you want to get
worldwide.
some Dre and M as well,
I didn't realize.
Yeah, like that.
Wait, Eminem never tours?
He didn't.
barely.
He's been out on tour.
You never.
He'll do a show. He'll like pop up and do a show.
His daughter. And I love that you did the residency. The residency after the sold out tour.
A fan of it. Fan of your work, right? Like, but I don't understand what got into you. This made you say you was gonna fuck Kendrick.
Whoa. I said make sweet love.
I registered fuck.
No.
Wrong way.
No, we wouldn't do
no,
it.
it's not. Looks. You know what? I apologize, guys.
Come on, bro. I hate the gaslighting. It's like, bro, you said you were going to this man. You said no, Andrew Schultz. You said you were going to Kendrick Lamar, and it was his decision to decide whether it was consensual or not. Stop playing, man. This is the reason why you gotta lock these motherfuckers up, bro. Lock these niggas up, man. These niggas nasty. It's just, like I said, don't attach onto it. My bad. I gotta listen to my own advice. Don't attach onto it, Starsky. Let's keep it going. Cause these motherfuckers nasty.
Yes, let's go.
This is the camera right here. This
Let's
is
go.
from years and years of trauma. This comes from abuse, from the neighborhood that I grew up in. This comes from a lot of different things, and it's make sweet love. I heard fuck when you said it.
That's the
it was
people.
aggressive. I don't know why I
So
registered that way.
aggressive.
And then look for people to write petitions behind it. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
That is crazy because I mean, look, you saying, look, I follow comedic culture. I watch the comedians. I enjoy them on another level.
You are a comedian.
What I appreciate about it is they are invincible.
Yeah.
When I watch them, I look and I go, there's no point that you could do something that actually damages what they develop.
And that's not true at all, because even with Andrew Schultz going around saying, well, it's just a joke, it's a joke. We've been discussing this for a minute, so I ain't gonna keep going and make it repetitive. But at the same time, it's a lot of comedians that said, fuck no, Andrew. Calm down on that shit. Calm down, Andrew. I remember Corey Holcomb, and he's extremely controversial. But Corey Holcomb was like, hey, man, you need to chill, because comedians understand words mean things. As a copywriter, as a digital marketer, as someone who has his degree in animation, someone who makes his money doing these things, words mean things. Frequency. 50 Cent, he knows this information. Like I said earlier, he knows how powerful thoughts were. If you truly understood the power of your thoughts, you would never have a single bad thought ever again. The exact same way you can dream like you're falling down and you feel like you're falling down. Same exact way you can get on Twitter and watch sexual content and your body starts to respond. Your genitalia, whether you're man or female, you can think the thoughts and your body starts to respond. You know how powerful this shit is, 50 Cent. Stop fucking playing stupid, boy. Dumbass. This shit pissed me off, bro. Nigga playing stupid. And this is what we talking about with this cultural shift. 50. Look at him, man. Look at him. Look how dumb he thinks we are. These motherfuckers think we stupid. Like we don't know the entire premise of your joke was sexually assaulting another man in the middle of a Me Too movement. But these motherfuckers have no social cues, bro. They don't understand. Man, come on, dog. They have no idea. Like it's like I said, in the middle of a Me Too movement. While Drake is being accused of sexual deviancy, Harvey Weinstein, Diddy, you go and say, come on, bro. And this really makes sense to you. And you are so stuck on these surface level words without understanding the mass majority of communication is nonverbal. It's about how you said it, your tonality, why you said it, the words you chose to say. Him as a comedian, he understands. Not about the joke. It's about the timing. It's about the performance of the joke. It's about your tonality. It's about how you said it. It's about your throat chakra. It's about your facial expressions. It's about literally, like I said, nonverbal communication. How you pace the joke, how you set up the joke. You can change the connotation of certain words to make the joke more impactful. It's really that detailed and that much of a science. So as a rapper, 50 Cent understands. As a comedian, Andrew Schultz understands. As a content creator, as a digital marketer, as someone who does this, who went to school for these things, I understand this. Man, stop playing with us, bro. Come on, 50 Cent. Come on, Andrew. Playing stupid.
What they built. Like, you know, like they go, like, in any case, like Cat Williams can fight a 15-year-old kid that is his height. And not do so well, right? And Cat Williams.
I didn't like the decision on that one. I didn't like the decision. I didn't like the decision. Yeah, that was 10-8. That was 10-8. That was 10-8. That was close. It was close.
That's one of those ones where you need a do-over. Right? But it does no damage to Cat Williams. He's still that guy. Yeah. But I was watching Jamie Foxx new piece, right? Yeah. And he mentioned Cat in it. Yeah. Like to me, it meant that he had to be relevant enough.
Oh, yeah.
For Jamie to include it. It was like, and I didn't know what, like I went to laugh. Like when, if Andrew's going to do something, I'm already, my mind is prepared, I'm positioned to laugh. I'm waiting for the punchline. It's going to come. And I'm usually never let down. Jamie's show, that shit put me on a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Laughing, crying.
He went to a place that I was like, oh, man, like it was like my eyes was almost.
And that's the thing about Andrew Schultz. I used to fuck with Andrew. A lot of people used to fuck with Andrew because Andrew was on Guy Code. That's how a lot of people got first introduced to Andrew. So when it comes to this surface level comedy, Andrew is absolutely hilarious. But he's one of those guys that when you actually get down and just have a conversation, when you get down to his substance, it's like, bro, I don't fuck with you. But thing is, he's really good at putting his words together. Andrew, he's really good at his job. He's like academics and Drake. You have to respect how they can communicate their ideas, but I do not like the ideas that you're attempting to communicate at all. As an orator, I can respect it because I understand the skill that it takes. But once again, I don't like the end results. I don't like that you're making these jokes based off buck breaking another black man. Yeah, you can make the joke. Once again, even laughter itself is like being tickled. When you are being tickled, it's your body's physical reaction to pain. So you're laughing. So doing comedy, it's extremely powerful because it makes extremely difficult situations easily digestible. But Andrew and 50, we understand that. We as an audience, stop playing with our intelligence. We understand you're using music and art in your comedy to make things digestible. We don't like the information you're trying to make us digest. Can we stop having these conversations going back and forth like we as an audience, we're stupid, bro? Come on, man. Treat your audience like they know everything you know. If you're a content creator, if you're an entrepreneur, if you plan on being successful in anything, if you're a leader, a manager, a teacher, treat your audience like they know everything you know. I promise you, your life will be so much easier. Your life will be so much easier. Because unless it's not about focus on creating propaganda like Drake to make it seem like you're amazing, buying bots, buying followers, then here comes Kendrick, someone who's actually running 6 miles a day. Someone who's actually, it's like being a martial artist. Drake has a fake six-pack trying to step into the cage with Terrence Crawford, who has a real six-pack. Going against a martial artist who's actually superior than you in every way, shape, or form. His cardio is actually his cardio. His IQ is actually his IQ. He's actually doing the shadow boxing. Shadow work. You actually have to do the shadow work you claim you do, Drake, Andrew Schultz, 50 Cent. just because you can't physically see your shadow does not mean these things don't exist. But once again, they know these things. 50 Cent, he knows these things. So don't let this motherfucker play with you. Once again, look at my eyes. Yeah. God. Brain is a muscle. That doesn't work on me, bro. Doesn't work on me. And it doesn't work on my audience. Because once again, I know who I attract. So it is, all right, bro. Once again, reset. Don't listen to him. Don't attach. This is just a film session. Critique, and let's go outside once you get done with the video, and let's get to work. Appreciate you, man.